In this video, we're going to talk about modules. Probably the biggest question that students have in taking an online course is, so if I'm not sitting in class and I don't have a book or a teacher giving me printouts of things, how is it that I'm going to learn stuff and how is it that I'm going to turn in assignments? And so the short answer to that is modules, which I'm going to show you how to use. So from the school homepage, or I'm sorry, our course homepage that I have pulled up here, if you click on, you can get to modules in two different ways. The module post-it note, you can click on that. You can also click on the little tab over here along the side, and this will bring you to a page where you can view modules. Now, I don't have all of the modules for the course loaded up here. I just have the first two that we're going to do, and that would be, you could think of modules as like units within the course, and then each component in a module as individual lessons and assignments. So these two items basically are the first unit that we do for the course, which takes about a week and a half. So, okay, when you view a module, the way to know what is a module is here's the heading, and then this particular module, Intro to Globalization, has two components to it. The next module you'll notice is quite a bit longer, Globalization Themes, and it has about 6 components, it looks like. So yeah, some modules will be longer than others, some not so much. Now, in the first module, you'll notice that this part is gray and you actually can't click on it. And the reason for that is most of the time I will have modules set up so that you have to complete them in order. So I can't do this assignment, and here it tells you that it's worth 10 points. I can't do that until I've viewed the notes, and it even tells you, you need to view this. So if I click on this, it'll open up the notes. Please make sure you read the instructions about the notes. Sometimes they may tell you, hey, don't do all of these notes at once, or do notes, the slides 1 through 5 in these notes before you do the assignment, and that may save you a little bit of time in completing the assignment. So these particular notes happen to be in the format of a Prezi set of notes. I have another video to talk about how to navigate that, so I'm not going to wade into that now. But so let's go back and take a look at how our module page has changed now that we have viewed the notes. So now it's marked them as viewed, which means I can actually click on the assignment and complete it. And I'm not going to go into the details about how to complete this assignment right now because I have another video about doing assignments. But in this particular one, you've learned about globalization. Now you need to come up with an image that you think represents it. Like I said, I'll deal with how to actually complete that in a different video, so that should do for now. So now that you have completed the first module, this short Intro to Globalization, this 2-lesson module, if you will, you're ready to move on to the next one, which is Globalization Themes. And so if I click on it, tells me I need to view the first lesson. If I click on it, here's some information. One of the big important things here is, hey, this should take you about 7 days because that's how long it takes me in class. It also gives you some information like you might want to only do one theme of this Prezi per sitting because it's a ton of information. So again, another reason to read the description for the module. So I'm going to go back and talk a little bit about probably another question you have is, so when should I do each part? Is it due every day? Well, different components are due on different days. So for this population change current event, it actually tells you it's due on the 23rd. This next one is also due on that same day, and that ends up being about a week after school starts. The last 2 assignments are due a week after that. So that is setting you up to get half of it done in the first 5 days and then the other half done over the next few days to meet that 7-day deadline that I mentioned before. Another way just to look at what is coming up and when things should be due is on the home page. Over along the side, it'll have, hey, this is what's due in the next week. A long-term view, if you click on View Calendar, the items that I just mentioned actually are also listed in there. So I'm going to go back to the home page now. So those are the basics of how to use modules. Hopefully that's helpful. If you have any other questions, feel free to reach out to me, but I'm looking forward to get starting and viewing your work.